High school was like the Civil War. It lasted 4 years. You were defined by what you wore, and I lost 1 in 10 of my friends to gangrene. That last part isn't true, but a girl can dream, can't she?
What if I told you that every single day kids go to school, they become less intelligent? See, school doesn't measure intelligence. It manufactures obedience. It trims your mind until it fits inside a system designed to reward memorization, not imagination. They call it education, but what it really is programming. They tell you there's one kind of smart, the kind that fills out tests, follows rules, and fears mistakes. But that's not intelligence. That's domestication. True intelligence questions everything, even the person handing out the grades.
And at this point, I don't have any respect for an adult that sits in a classroom and grades children on a story that is completely fabricated. And the reason is because the adult did zero research on their own to ever even verify whether this story that they grade all these kids on was even true to begin with. They just blindly accepted all of this information and never actually asked for verification. And then they grade these children on it. It's time for everybody to understand that we need to ask for receipts for all of these stupid stories. And it doesn't stop there. This is for everything.
Think about it. Every child starts curious, creative, wild. Then school comes in and says, sit down, be quiet, follow instructions, and day by day, that spark dies a little more. They say, get your diploma, get your degree, get your job. But no one ever says, get your mind back. So how did a so-called average student create empires, invent systems, or rewrite industries? Because they stopped playing by rules made to limit them. What if intelligence isn't meant to be measured? It's meant to be unleashed. And that's the point most people miss. The system doesn't want thinkers. It wants workers. No one in history ever changed the world by doing exactly what the world told them to do. They just stopped listening.
My goal is not to wake up at 40 with the bitter realization that I've wasted my life in a job I hate because I was forced to decide on a career in my teens.
If you ask me, I think school made us hate learning. I mean, think about when you were a kid. You wanted to know everything. You looked at a bug or the grass and you asked, why? You see, a kid is dangerous to the people in charge because a kid asks why. And if you keep asking, you eventually figure out the game. You see the lies. So, what do? They take that magic away. They lock you in a square room. They turn on those awful buzzing fake lights and they bore you to death. Like literally, they bore your brain on purpose. They take the most amazing world and they make it a chore. Read this boring book, sit in this hard chair, take this stupid test. They do this for 6 hours a day, year after year. They do this until you forget how to care. They turn your brain into a machine that only cares about passing a test, not finding the real truth. You say you hate learning, but you do not hate learning. You just hate their system, because their system is a prison for your mind. They built it to keep you asleep. So wake up, step outside, look at the trees, look at the real world. Teach yourself something real today, because the minute you start learning on your own, you stop being their slave.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
More than 3,000 Native American children died in the custody of the U.S. government after they were forced to attend so-called Indian boarding schools. This is according to a new investigation by the Washington Post. The children were mistreated. They were severely punished, whipped, beaten, and starved of food. The investigation also found dozens of children who died trying to run away from these schools. For example, a young Navajo boy froze to death as he was trying to escape. The schools gave Native American kids English names, put them through military drills, and forced them to perform manual labor, such as farming, brick making, and working on the railroad. These boarding schools were established to forcibly assimilate Native American children into U.S. society. The federal government took deliberate and strategic actions to isolate children from their families, deny them their identities, and steal from them the languages, cultures, and connections that are foundational to Native people. The Washington Post documented 3,104 indigenous students who died at the schools between 1828 and 1970. That is 3 times the number found in a recent government assessment.
A 4-year-old asks up to 300 questions a day. A high school graduate asks almost 0. What exactly did we do to them in those 14 years? School. Because what we call school isn't really built for curiosity. You take a kid, creative, questioning, unpredictable, and place them into a system that rewards obedience and punishes anything that doesn't fit. Sit still. Don't question. Memorize this. Repeat it on a test. Get graded. Move on. For 12 years, that's the cycle. Not learning how to think, but learning how to comply. You're being shaped into something specific. A compliant worker. Someone who follows orders without asking why. And if a kid doesn't fit that mold, now they're the issue. ADHD, anxiety, depression, labels, then medication until they're easier to manage because the system doesn't reward thinkers. It rewards consistency, predictability, control. People who show up on time, do what they're told, and don't question authority. And by the time you graduate, something's different. The curiosity you had faded, the creativity suppressed. You've been molded into exactly what the system needs. So maybe the problem was never you. Maybe it was designed that way.
As little affection or respect as I have for my fellow students, they don't deserve to be treated as a demographic by their own school.
We've all gone our separate ways since graduation, but we'll forever be united by the deep emotional scars this place has left us with. And, go class of 2002.
We have actually identified and prevented now over $2 billion in fraud. So I'm very pleased that we've been able to do that. And now we're looking more at the K through 12 issues that you were raising. And I can assure you that we will be following through with our departments to see where this money has been going. Fraudsters are just seemingly trying to pick the pocket of American taxpayers everywhere we turn. So as we're looking at schools, or we're looking at the programs that are going out, we will be focusing on this fraud as well.